Hi, I'm Sam. This is ACNH Sam. Today I'm going to be showing you how to trick your villagers, and we're going to be decorating an outdoors classroom. Let's get started. So right now I'm looking for a villager, and I found my owl. And if they're sitting down, you might just want to hit them with a net, and you get that DIY like as soon as you start the game. And when you hit them, they get up. They will get upset, but they'll start to move slowly. And you want that because you're gonna need a shovel. You're gonna need a shovel for this. And you're just gonna make a hole. And you're gonna need also pitfall seeds, which you use 4 clumps of weeds and 6 tree branches. And so you make a hole in front of your villager and you drop in the pitfall seed. And you want them to fall in it, and then they start fall in the floor or where the hole is. And they will get upset, but I just think it's a little funny. So anyways, that's how you trick your villager, but you can see that my owl's pretty mad at me right there. Anyways, that's how you trick your villager if you would like to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start decorating our outdoors classroom. So I already placed the floor. It is a custom design. I did not make it. I found it online looking for some floors. The custom design that I use is called Salon Floor, and I use the Island Designer to place it on the floor. And right now I'm going to start with the front of the classroom, where the whiteboard is and the teacher's desk. And the whiteboard is just called whiteboard, and I got it from a balloon that was flying above my island. And the desk I got is called Basic Teacher's Desk. I also got that from a balloon. I'm also using a computer for the teacher's desk. It's very expensive, but it's also very cool. You can even customize the background of the computer. I bought that at Nook's Cranny. All the stuff that I'm using, most of it is stuff that I either got in balloons or Nook's Cranny, but some I built on my own. I'm gonna use bookshelves that I bought on my own. I built it. I built that on my own. And I'm also going to use a modern office chair, which I got in a balloon too, but I used it for a desk in my house. And then I just bought it. I rebought it in Nook Shopping, where you can rebuy the stuff that you have. So I did that with the office chair, and right here you can see there's my computer. I didn't change the background because the computer's gonna be facing back, you're not gonna be able to see it, so I just didn't bother customizing it because I just thought that it would be a waste of, the custom, little boxes, custom kits. I'm not really sure what they're called. And anyways, I did that little teacher's area right there in the front. And then now I'm going to start with the lockers. I just thought that they were a really nice touch. I first got one in the balloon, and then that's when I'm like, oh, that would be nice for a classroom. And then I realized, I can do, make an outdoors classroom. So I just got multiple of those. And I'm also going to put a little music player, but I'm going to hide it behind the lockers so that you can't see it. But I just thought it'd be a cute attachment to have some nice music. I'm going to play Bubblegum. It's by KK, which is the singer that comes on Saturdays. If you're to your island, if you have 3 stars, he'll come. So anyways, I got that song and I played it for the classroom because I just thought it was a cute touch. And then I'm just going to start with some details like plants and stuff, I'm just going to do some plants. And then I just thought that the plant was a cute touch, because, in the classrooms y'all just have cute little touches in your classroom, you know? Like, I just thought that having a plant was just really nice because I used to have a teacher who had a lot of plants in her classroom, so I just thought that putting a plant would be a nice touch. And then I'm gonna put some bookshelves in there because, you know, in the classroom you have to have books and, you know, you have a bookshelf. I remember one time I had a really big classroom and I had like a whole library in the classroom. It was really cool. Anyways, you just start putting all of those bookshelves. I just started putting all those bookshelves. There, I had 4, and I also put 4 lockers, and I'm gonna put 4 desks. And I just thought that it'd be like 4, like, because if you have 4 students, then you should have 4 lockers, you know, for each student has a locker. Anyways, I used that DIY for my bookshelves, and also the tables and the student tables and all that and chairs. Those are called just like school chairs and stuff like that. I'm also putting a iron fence, just a little iron fence. So anyways, that DIY, you obviously need stones and iron. So that's the DIY for it. You can get that when you redeem Nook Miles. So that's where you can get that. And I was also saying earlier that the desks, the school desks and chairs, those you buy them in Nook's Cranny or you get them in a balloon. Those are not DIYs. You'll have to buy them yourselves. I don't think they're expensive. I remember that a friend of mine gave them to me, and I just continued buying it on Nook Shopping. But anyways, I didn't buy them, but I don't think that they're really expensive. I'm assuming because they're not really something that's very expensive. Anyways, the fence I just thought was a nice kind of touch, you know, like surrounding the school. There wasn't, a lot of the fences were wood, and I just didn't think that would match. There's also a like iron blue like fence, and I thought it was a little, you know, kiddish. I know that people use that for kid core kind of islands. They use that, but I just thought it popped too much. Like, it was just like all of my stuff is kind of mostly like, you know, wood and stuff, except for the lockers, of course. So I just thought it popped, like it would look out of place. So I just used this DIY instead. The same friend who lent me the school chairs and desks and all that also made this iron fence for me. So if I had the DIY recipe, I would have shown it to you, but I do not have it. But it definitely does use stone and iron nuggets, which you can both get from rocks. And if you watch my first video, I showed you how to make those, how to get the rocks and iron nuggets out of them. Right here I'm putting garden lamps in front of the school because I just thought it was a nice touch, you know, kind of thing. I'm also going to put a bubble gum machine thing where you can buy bubble gum. If you've seen them at like stores maybe. I also put one of those in front of school because I just thought, you know, kids want to buy that when they're in school or something. So I just thought it was a nice touch also to put that outside. I also got a hamster cage too as like the class pet, you know, because if you've ever had a class pet, just like that. I've never had a class pet before because most of my teachers don't really like pets. But anyways, I just thought the bubble machine was like a bubble gum machine was super cute. Plus it kind of goes with the song that I put, bubble gum. So I just thought that was also a nice touch. And I also put a trash can because, you know, you have to put, I don't know, some papers in the trash or something, you know. I just thought it was like more like a realistic kind of detail, like putting a trash can. And then the cute thing I just thought was super detailed about the desks and chairs is that in the desk you can actually see like a little pencil in there too, and on the side of the desk there's like a little bag. So I thought that was really cool because if you can see that there's like a pencil or something in there, and there's like a white bag on the side. So I just thought that was a really nice, cute detail, you know, to have something inside the desk. I did not put that there, they designed it like that. I just thought that was really nice. And then I'm also putting some books on the tables because I thought that was another cute, you know, detail to put because, you know, you're in a class, you have your book out, your textbook, you know, whatever class you're in, you have a book out. And I just thought that was a nice little touch. And the desks and chairs, they're mostly just called school chairs and desks. That's really just their names. And then the books that I got from Nook's Shopping, that one I did buy. That in Nook's Cranny and Nana Balloon, I got that there, and I just bought multiple after that. I wanted to, for the bookshelf, I wanted to make this like these big bookshelves because there are some big bookshelves. I don't know the name of them, but I'm pretty sure they're just called bookshelves. And I wanted to use one of those, but I didn't have that DIY, so I just had to go with that one, which I still think was still, you know, nice and all, but that was just my first option. So anyways, I think that this classroom is looking pretty good right now. I kind of wanted to go for a realistic vibe, you know, with the trash can and all that. I just wanted it to look, you know, more real, like on the real side. And so I just added that too, because I mean, I could have gone with any chairs, like wooden chairs, but that doesn't really seem like a realistic thing, you know, to have like wooden like chairs or like lounge chairs in a classroom. You would just have like these regular chairs, which are sometimes not very comfortable, but I just wanted to go for a realistic vibe, like I said. And with the books, I know that you can get, they're like magazines too, where you can get books and you can have like a book stack and make like a book stack. I didn't really want to put a book stack because it seemed too much, because I mean, you only take out one book per class and it'd just be like weird to put all these books. I also put a globe there because, you know, that was also a nice realistic touch. And the only thing about the globe that isn't really realistic is that it's on a stone, but I just thought that was a really nice touch. Even though it's not exactly realistic, I just still thought it was pretty nice. So this is my classroom. I finished. I think it came out really good. And we're also going to have a surprise from Savannah, one of my villagers, and she's going to be singing. She's also singing Bubblegum because Bubblegum is playing in my classroom, so that's why she's singing it, because the villagers sing along with the songs that are playing at home. But sometimes they just sing them out of nowhere. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!